What's going on, guys? Rods Over Bricks. So today we're out in the woods here and damn branches. I've got some ammo and we're gonna go shooting. I'm just kidding. We're in my backyard here, and on a table is some rubber band guns I've been working on, and behind me 20 feet away is a stuffed dog. I don't have anything that's, animal related and not alive here at my house besides the stuffed dog, so it'll suffice as a target. All right, so what we've got here at the very bottom of the screen is my pump action shotgun. Over here we have the K'NEX Uzi with the folding stock. We have the lever action rifle, and then of course we've got the sniper rifle that's bolt action, has a bipod, the extendable stock. So we're gonna see how these guns do. Now, as far as ammunition goes, these rubber bands that you see here, it's like $4.50 for a pack of 100 from Amazon. They're 7 1/8 inch long by 1/8 inch thick. They work out really good for the rifles. And the smaller rubber band here, you usually get those in a variety pack, at Ace or Home Depot, etc. But let's load these guns up and see how they do, and I'll give them a rating. At the end of the video, I will be showing a full tutorial on this gun here. So, all right, let's get to it. So starting us off, I'm gonna start with the easiest one. This is the little lever action gun. And it doesn't take very many parts. There's pretty much no rare parts involved except for there are 3 X rods. Those are quite difficult to acquire, but I think this gun works out pretty well. Kind of fun with the lever action. So I hook the rubber band on. It goes down here to that wheel. Oh, that's right, I gotta cock it. There we go. Okay, we're ready for the next rubber band. Pull the lever. Oh, there we go. All right. Let's see. Yeah, we're ready to shoot. And in 3, 2, 1. I can't tell if it went. I thought I put 2 rubber bands on and now I only see 1. I didn't even see it. Okay. Okay, let's just rack it and get another one going. Okay, this time it's gonna go. I think I loaded it wrong. Hang on. Okay, I think it's been loaded this time. It is cocked, and not the best rubber band gun in the world. All right, although the lever action rifle is a fun, easy build, pretty small, very few on parts, pretty underwhelming as far as power goes. So now we're gonna bring out the pump shotgun. This one here takes the really long rubber bands from Amazon, which I freaking love. And I don't lose them in the grass like these little tan ones, because I brought out like 20 and I've got like 5 left. I can't find the rest. These ones should be a little easier, so let's go ahead and get this thing loaded up and see what it does. Now to load this one's real easy. So you just want to hold it ahead of the pump piece here. We're going to hook our rubber band all the way on the front. It goes all the way back here. We hook it on the firing wheel, ratchet it back, and go for another one. This gun here holds 4, but we're gonna go ahead and load 2 of them in here and see what we do. All right, this thing's loaded. Let's see what it does. So to shoot, it's real easy. With it just like it is right here, you just wanna rack it and then pull the trigger. Well, this gun definitely does a lot better. I could lengthen the barrel and stretch these rubber bands out more, because I'm sure there's a lot more stretch to give and a lot more power to be had. But overall, super like this gun. The pump action, really smooth, real easy to load. This thing just ratchets back. You don't have to hold anything. And just a really fun build. I think it looks pretty cool. And well, let's go on to the really big one now. Let's get the sniper rifle. Oh yeah. Oh, that thing just looks so sweet. We've got it up on the bipod right now. The extendable stock is out. This thing's just ready to load and shoot off. Oh, and something else I really like about this gun, it is bolt action to load and cock, which I think is freaking awesome. Let's see how it does. All right, so to load it, we're gonna pull up on the bolt, bring it back. From there, we're ready to hook on our rubber band. Hook it onto our shooting wheel there, ratchet it back, Grab another rubber band. This one also holds 4. Bring that all the way back, ratchet it back, put the bolt forward, and we're ready to rock. Oh, and I almost forgot. We got to lengthen the stock. There we go. All right, now that it's loaded, we can pull back on the bolt, push it back forward. It locks down into place. Steady our aim, and nice. Oh man, I can't believe how accurate these rubber band guns are. They're just hitting the stuffed target every freaking time. And that was a complete lie. I placed them on there. I lied. I'm sorry. All in all, these are like really good for playing kind of indoors or like, you know, tag with. But as far as target shooting, they are definitely not the best. But with that being said, the last one, which the ending of this video has the full tutorial for, is the K'NEX Uzi. Let's check it out. And oh boy, that last clip, I just rewatched it before getting ready to film this thing. I have never been more self-conscious of how I look while I'm lightly sweating and in the sun. That is freaking awful. All right, let's go check out this Uzi. I almost just fell. Now, I'm definitely pretty proud of this one. I really like how it works. I like how the fold-out stock is. Its size is pretty good, and the parts count isn't too bad. It was like 258 parts. So we'll see if it'll actually reach that. Now, this one does take the short rubber bands, so don't expect much as far as power or distance. But it looks cool and it works great. Oh man, they're coming for me. They know I've got some big ammunition down here. Yeah, that's right. Yeah, you run off. All right, where were we? So first off, the K'NEX Uzi. The stock just comes right out. It just clips onto these little ball joints, clips right back in. I thought that was kind of a nice touch. Real easy to load. You just, you know, put the rubber bands on and ratchet this thing back, load up 4, and you're ready to rock. So let's load a couple in here. We got 1. This rubber band's a little bit on the small side, but we'll live. 2. 3. And 4. This thing's ready to rock. Excusey, get off my Uzi. I know, I should be on a comedy tour. All right, guys, so that was all 4 of them for today. The short little rubber bands, they're great for about 15 to 18 feet. It's making it to the target, but they're pretty much just falling out of the air. These ones here, I think could have a lot more distance if I lengthen the guns, but they're already kind of long. But they're shooting about 25 to 30 feet. Now, luckily, I did find on Amazon last night some rubber bands that are very comparable to this, but they're 5 inches long versus 7 1/8. So I think they'll fit the guns that I've already made and be quite a bit more powerful. Anyways, the rating. Conveniently starting off with the Uzi. You know, looks, this thing is definitely not the most complicated or best looking. You know, there's a lot of better gun builders out there than me. But for functionality and ease of use, definitely give this thing like a solid 8. I like the folding stock and using the little ball joints here as the lock on both sides. So that's definitely pretty cool. Distance, not so great. They were falling before it even really hit the target. But I'm gonna give this thing an overall rating of a 6 out of 10. Now the lever action, nice, small, quick build, very few rare parts. It works pretty well, does not shoot very far, and well, looks all right. So I'd say for looks, I give it a good 5 out of 10. For the distance, same thing. It was just about able to reach that little stuffy over there. So I'm gonna give that a 3 out of 10. Overall, this gun here, I'm gonna give it a solid 5. Now the shotgun is actually quite a pretty easy build. If you guys wanna see how this one gets built, let me know in the comments below, and I'll make a tutorial for this one. It works super well. The pump action, really smooth. Doesn't really take any rare parts at all. I don't even think there's an X-rod. Oh, yep, there is one X-rod. Okay, well, there's one little rare part. Its functionality, super easy to load, super easy to shoot, and it easily makes it to the plushie over there by taking those long rubber bands. Overall, I'm going to give this gun a solid 7 out of 10. You know what? Hang on. My gut tells me I'm going to give it an 8. And there is something else that the shotgun does that I'll show you at the very, very end of this video. Pretty cool. And oh boy, the sniper rifle. Overall on looks, you know, I did try to keep this thing very like early 2000s Cool Machines looking from K'NEX. So I did do a few things differently than I would have, trying to keep it in their style. But overall, I'm going to give this thing a pretty high rating on looks. I'm going to give it a solid 8. It seems to function perfectly fine. You know, the bolt action mechanism works really well and smooth. The gun is a little bit floppy, but yeah, overall on this gun here, a solid 9 out of 10. And the last thing here, before we get to the tutorial of this Uzi, this shotgun has one extra little secret up its sleeve. Now the shotgun here wouldn't be a shotgun unless it shot a whole bunch all at once. So all you have to do when it's loaded up with 4 rubber bands, pull back on the pump, leave it back, and shoots all of them. Well, finally on that last shot, one actually got to the dog, stuffed dog, and a few of them landed around. Pretty good. Yeah, I finally hit the target. It only took like 50 tries.
in here.